We're going live, guys. Yo, what's up, everybody? Sorry for not a little bit of notice tonight. I just wanted to bring this forward and try to get maybe Kixeye to listen. I know you guys are listening. I know you fucking... I can't see the stream coming up. It's up now. I know you guys understand. You get the pain that I've expressed in the title. So let's turn it in and let's roll with it and see where we can go. See how far we can push. On the panel tonight, we have got the one. We've got Icky, Dutch, and Anton Airlines. If you want to unmute and say hello, guys.
Hello, good evening.
Hello. Hello there, everybody there. How is YouTube land going?
Yeah, the chat's been popping off for the last 20 minutes or so. It's really busy. I am trying to get through all you see if you've got any good questions or anything. A lot of people are just, they're just angry at Kixeye, and I understand why. I do want to put this out there before we go any further, guys. I've got some information that I can't divulge, but if you can do something that's going to make the game good, playing HMTL5 and reporting the bugs to Kixeye will help that process.
Definitely.
Me and the guys are now in the process. Although we cannot go to Kixeye because most of us are banned on all their platforms, we're going to make a list. And maybe once a week, a Saturday or a month like today, we're going to go forward and we're going to go right. We go to Kixeye and we're going to give them. We're going to not just go to Kixeye. Sorry, we're going to do a live show and try to explain the bugs. And if we can reprogram them and show the bugs live on the stream, that might be the way forward. But you really need to go and play HMTL5 and work out the bugs, guys. And I've done one thing that I normally do, guys. I've had half a beer, so I apologise. I normally give everyone a shout out that's in the chat. I can't pronounce that name, but Lone Wolf, thanks for coming along. Riley, Jeff, Headshot, Edu. I got Fire Knights Media Club, as always, brother. Papa Nico, Carl, My Life, My Rules.
Skull Crusher there, thank you there. Hello there, buddy.
I am getting down to him. Chaos. I'm just scrolling down the chat as quickly as I can, guys. I won't be too long. I just love that I've got so much people in the side chat that's willing to talk and come along, you know. Chaos, Skull Crusher, Shadow Mank, Siax. I hope I pronounced that right. Taylor. And Dane. I can't pronounce that. Dane. I'm going to say Dane. Yeah. Just go and play I can't... The importance to get HMTL5 right in this next 2 months is a lot. We've either got a game or we haven't got a game at the end of the 2 months.
Yeah.
Let's get the bugs fixed. Let's work as a team with Kixeye. Okay, nothing.
So we're going to commit for this month of November.
I'm going to commit me personally, I'm going to commit for the next 2 months.
Yes, I'm going to do that as well, then.
I want the important bugs first. Like visual thing doesn't really matter. It's the game mechanics.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. But a lot of us don't understand what's going on in the background to actually go and report them bugs. Do you get what I'm saying? We don't. I don't know. I haven't got the knowledge to go. I can only say this happened to Kick to me.
High and low about the UI being off or the color being wrong. That isn't really a bug. You know, it's like more like game mechanics not loading. Things not responding, units. That kind of important basics has to be done first before we lose flash.
Yes, totally agree. Hello, thanks for coming along, G-Man, sorry. I'm sure he's an old friend of mine from Sector 70. I can't say for 100%, but he's very old if he is him. And Tyler. Yeah, just I know we all fucking hate it and we're all sick of it and we all think that the Kixeye fighting us every step of the way, but really we're just acting like teenagers that have had our toys taken. Well, not teenagers, children that have had our toys taken. A couple of
wee questions there today. It's good wee questions that you maybe were going to touch on there. I want to talk about how they did the 20% gold sale instead of the 30% gold sale. That's from Taylor. Skull Crusher, which browser is better for HTML5? Another good question.
Rob knows. I think there's 3 browsers. I think it's Edge, Chrome, and Firefox are actually coded for HTML.
No, wrong. No, officially supported on Windows is Edge and Chrome, and on the Mac only Safari is supported, I believe.
Right, there you go, guys.
Maybe also Chrome on the Mac. I'm not sure. Like Kixeye has a list on the forum which I can go on.
Hang on, I can.
Right, 2 seconds. Sorry for interrupting there. There's Riley there. He's a game developer. He's a good person to have. I hope you're on the city page there, Riley.
I have basic understanding of bug occurs and what could fix, but sadly I don't work for Kix.
I mean, you can still give them some input and ideas in
Yes.
the Discord or on the forum.
Yeah, if you can break down some of the shit that's going on, and maybe it's a bug that you've come across in one of your games or something that a project you worked on in the past, that's probably the ideal person to go and and talk to Kixeye, because you've got more knowledge than the only other guy I know with more knowledge than that is probably Rob, or not more knowledge but level is Rob. He's very clever with the way things work. His brain works totally different to mine.
Yeah,
Darnell,
we moan
thanks for
because
coming
we
on, bro.
care. That's Chaos has said we moan because we care, and that's exactly right.
It is.
Yeah, we care about the game. We love the game. So I want to have this game within the next 10 years also.
Right, let me see if I can find what. Is there anything you guys want to bring up while I'm looking for this? What platforms that this actually?
No, not there. No, it's just saying there to everybody there. If you could commit to playing HTML5 a little bit more, even 60, 40, 70, 30 this month.
Or
just to
just
get
an hour a
everybody-
day. Excuse me. Just 1 hour a day. If it really ain't that playable for you, just put.
I mean, it's really, especially during events. Like last event, I ran the whole thing in HTML5, and I don't have any bad thing to say about it.
Yeah.
It's very good in the event.
Well, there's Michael says, I can't use HTML5, too much lag.
I believe a lot of players' computers are restricted at the minute because of your VRAM. Video card RAM there's a leak. There's something going on with that video card RAM where Kixeye, the HTML5 is demanding a lot more than what.
Let's put it to like normal, like basics, like that texture model. The amount of video memory needed to render that textures is so high. It's like crazy.
We'll get there. We will get there. We are going to get
I hope
to.
they compress that a bit down more. Yeah.
We will get there eventually, guys. I'm gonna get a bit drunk, so it might get a bit funny. I might get a bit sad. I don't know yet.
My problem is with this. I've just switched to HTML now, and all the red is very faint, but it's making my eyes stream now for some reason. Everything seems to be blurred.
It's bright, very bright. The colours, and that is again. I don't believe that's the biggest problem we've got HTML.
Now slowly they will change the UI over. Just visually they have to like draw that in. You know, like.
Well, I've just switched because I'm going to do my shadow up, so I've just switched. I'm going to use HTML. I've not used it before. I'm going to try and do a Shadow Ops 120. So,
Daniel, he has a problem with the chat. So he has
Yeah, I've seen it before. Like Anton, sometimes the chat actually goes backwards.
Yes.
I've seen it. Yeah.
And as Silly was saying there, I think like the chat, the colours, yes, that's a known sort of thing, but that's not the main sort of issue. There's sort of gameplay, PvP, doing bases and stuff like that there. What bugs are there? If we can get them ironed out there, maybe in a month's time we can have it all, well, not nearly perfect, but a lot better than it is now.
Exactly. That's the be all and end all. If we're not willing to meet Kixeye halfway and go, okay, we're gonna play a little bit of Flash. It might not work for everyone. I'm not saying everyone should be doing this, but I'm saying the people that you can do an hour a day and just write down the bugs as you come across them. Even if you don't know much like me, I'm just going to write down that I got a DC at every 30 minutes for the last 6 hour or whatever I played, 6 hours, whatever it is. And every little bit of information we can pass to Kixeye will be information they can use.
Like I actually noted it down also, like DCing. Like in our mind, it happens every half an hour, right?
Yeah.
I timed it. It actually happens every time your spec up runs out.
That's an old bug then.
Yeah, it's not that it's 30 minutes. Like sometimes we think we're 30 minutes in game, we will actually have 2 hours in the game, you know, in Hangouts. It's just every time a spec up. It doesn't matter if your items, hotel, or your hookers or whatever. If it runs out, you get a clock out of thing. You get kicked out.
There's a good wee conversation, guys. Sorry to take the chat over there. Skull Crusher said, I just got a new game computer and HTML5 runs better on Flash sometimes.
yeah, if you look, I found the bug straight away. Look at this.
We're not gonna. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dedicate a show to it eventually. I'm not gonna start screen sharing now about the bugs. We're here to talk.
I don't want to screen share. Just say, look at that.
Yeah, but you're saying look at that, and there's 30 people watching that can't look at it. bro.
All right. No, I'm trying to.
Yeah,
Get
okay, don't worry
to
about that. We've got other things to talk about. My biggest issue tonight is what the title says, but I did want to bring HMTL5 up. I did want to say to the players, look, as I say, Sean, write your problem down, the issue you've got down. Send it to Kixeye in a ticket or forums or the Discord, wherever you can. And hopefully they'll have a look over it and they'll try to break down the problem that you're getting. And that's what we've all got to do. If we, as much as we sit here and slag the game company off and the employees off and everyone else off.
And also a tip, like when you do write a ticket or try to talk to a Kixeye engineer, like I always do it myself, you know how I send tickets. It's always too short and no info. You really have to like put a lot of info in, like the steps to reproduce everything. Like take your time to report it.
Right, and another good thing to remember when sending a ticket or a report is don't start the conversation off, "Hello, you motherfucker." Be a bit polite about it. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I count for every time. Yeah, but
I'm always
be nice there and explain like I did this, and then the result is this, and then like step by step they can actually fix it.
Yes, exactly that. Right.
And not like, oh, I clicked this not work. Game fucked. That's not helping. You know.
Right, we're going to get down to the meat and balls of this tonight. And the main reason I brought up this live stream tonight is to talk about the coins and the cost, and how I personally feel it's spiraling out of control. I know a lot of people have sent me the same complaints. It's got to the point now there's other games out there are better, and I'm afraid to say, Kixeye, you've got to move with the times. You've got the same coin values as you had 10 years ago. It no longer cuts it. You've got to start thinking, instead of feeding off the wows, play the nickel and dime. Because a lot of small amounts spent is a big profit. I just hope. Has anyone else got anything they want to bring to that?
Yeah, but I think at the times that
someone mentioned it the other day.
Hang on, one at a time.
Sorry.
It's okay. Go ahead there, okay.
Hold on. No, someone mentioned it the other day about with the base tune. Obviously, people used to swap them over. They've stopped that. But someone's suggesting having it as nearly the same price as the PvP tune.
I think that's spot on.
No,
I don't think there's no reason that they can't make the base tune the same money.
Well, what I don't understand about it, I've noticed something as well. It doesn't seem there's been much difference when you upgrade your tech center and a couple more things to get that reduce rate, and I don't think it's working as it should do.
What? You only get 50% on your base platoon.
You're supposed to be getting 70% apparently.
50. And it's 75 on your PvP platoon.
Oh, sorry, yeah. No, hang on, let me have a look.
Yeah, base platoon is 50. I don't even think it's 50. I think it might even be less than that. Yeah, no, it's 50%.
48, is it not?
No, it's 50% because a tune of Parlax is 80 coin from Dead, I believe.
What's that for?
Just a tune of not Parlax. A tune of Penance is close to 80 coin in normal tunes.
Right.
Hang on, I can prove that.
But in normal, is it a 2 hour? Is it a 2 hour repairing at PvP? Someone said.
In PvP, they're 2 hours, but 19 coin in PvP platoons.
Right.
In your base excuse me, you only get 50% reduction instead of 75. So a tune of Penance in your base will be, do the maths, 40 coin nearly. No, 30 coin nearly. 25% more, yeah, about 30 coin.
Right.
To kill him off, I'm gonna go kill her. I'm gonna put a tune together of Penance.
So let's have. I've got 13 hours damage still in my base, and it's showing up 31 gold. Now, to me, that is a lot.
Yeah.
That's not bad for your base. Mine is like 48 going when I go flat.
48, yeah, mine is.
Well, it was me things repaired now.
This is what I mean.
Screamer.
Right, let me chuck in. I'm not gonna kill anything with these. I'm gonna run around the base until they die. and you'll see.
You can spam them in my base, it will die.
No, I don't want to pop.
No.
I'm hiding in my bubble. I'm gonna take fucking 9 hours repair on my penises.
For science, yeah.
For science. No, it's not. Yeah, for science.
It's a shadow 120 with them.
Oh, I'll do this. The hovers should kill them off pretty quick as long as I keep them moving.
Kill your shit.
I'm killing it. I'm killing it.
Watch it not kill it. Watch it do the face.
Can we have the last post here now there for
I
today's
actually thought
experiences?
they was going to die a lot quicker than that.
And then I kill the whole base without a scratch. But
Nah, if I keep them moving, they don't shoot and move. But it might take some time, guys.
can you zoom in?
Yeah, sure I can.
We want to watch the carnage.
Oh, I want them dead. I don't want them living. I want them to die. Come on.
It's gonna take an hour.
Let's see if I can run over the other side and draw some more hovers on me.
Why did they touch the hovers?
I thought the hovers killed them quick, but looking at that, they don't.
There's no landmines to walk over.
Nah, nothing in here. There's one gone. One died, guys. One.
Oh,
Nice.
hallelujah.
Shit. This is totally the wrong base. Hang on, let me end attack. Let me go to another base.
This is a Keystone Cops here. I'm sorry there, guys. You don't mean
I'm
it.
120 still.
Where's the 120?
There's a lot of people. I'm just thinking of that there. What you just said there. A lot of people still not reading what the toons do. Now at level 20, Penance, they hit air.
Yeah.
Some people were didn't understand why they was hitting air. I said, well, you need to look at your stuff, what they do.
Yeah,
It's a level 20 trait.
You get traits 10 and
Yeah.
20. Oh, look at that. That wiped them out quick. Right, let's go see what the repair time is. So I accidentally got DC'd. Ruby was on. I deployed my toon and it DC'd in that V base. And now I'm logging back into the game and thinking, how much repair time have I got? And it's 7 hours, 11 minutes, or 72 coin.
Oh,
Nearly $10. You know, it's 2/3.
Jesus Christ.
That's a lot of coin, yeah.
3/4. Sorry, nearly.
Like I had it happen like a while ago. Like I was sniping on the map, right? And I got some black toons, you know that bug.
Yep.
And then those pennies actually go to your storage, and then you have to coin them full price.
I
Right?
actually took a little picture yesterday. I had 2 hours, 29 minutes on my base. You can do the maths if you like, guys. I'm not 100% if this is right. It works out 1 coin for every 6 minutes of repair for what I've got in my base.
You tell me, Michael's asking how many's in the toon.
20.
20. There you go, 20, Michael.
20 penis. They're maxed out as well. All my buildings are maxed out to give them reduced damage. And it's 72 coin. If Kixeye think that's the way the game should be played, or the way we should be coining, they're living on another planet.
Yeah.
I'm afraid it's not. And this base platoon shit needs to be sorted. We don't get that many PvP events anymore with a base defense track anymore. They threw one in, and it was more like a gimmick more than a fucking base defensive track. They sent about three waves of zombies at us that took 25 minutes to kill because they were so slow at coming into your base. It's just silly little things like that niggle me. I know they did say they're going to be working on PvP repair and all that shit. I want it across the board. I don't want this to be PvP. I want Kixeye to look at the game as a whole. Yeah, hang on, I've got another thing I want to bring up. I've got it written down here. Another thing I wanted to say is the buildings upgrades and that. I couldn't give a shit. You make the buildings out big you want them, the time, the coin. It's down to individual players with it.
Hold on.
And that is our 6th panel member, I believe. 2, 4, 5. Yeah, 6th panel member. That is the War Dog. He always says hello. I never pay for a free game. Mike, I do pay. I do coin. I've got a bunch of guys that fucking egg me on, basically. Bunch of arseholes. But I just wish... I don't know. We've been asking this for such a long time, and I don't know how to pull at Kixeye's heartstrings and say, look, we can't sustain that. Most of Europe are on lockdown again. We're on lockdown from Thursday in the UK. I think most of Europe are already in lockdown. That's Germany, Holland, France, that sort of area, Spain. we're not earning no money. And the only thing, a lot of players, not me guys, if you can see I've got loads of games to play, but a lot of other players only play War Commander. And if they've lost all their shit, then what they got to play? That's a fucking, that deserves bringing out the violin for that one.
You know,
Go on, Anton, you was about to say something, brother.
they done it in April there for us. They had a whole month there, and they reduced it because of, I don't know, whenever things are getting worse there, why there's nearly like an increase. You know what I mean? They should.
I don't know why. I don't understand why. You know, because I've now learned when even in PvP, if I go to a base and I will bring my whole fucking arsenal at you. I will bring everything I've got to bubble you if I have to. But I've learned now I'm not going to coin that. I'm going to actually, if I fail, if I bubble you, whatever damage I've got, I'm now, unless we're doing a little PvP run, I now log off, set the repairs, wake up in the morning, start my next repairs. I'm not playing the game until the next day,
You're
5
out
or
of
6 o'clock
You're
at
out
night.
of full
Because I'm
day,
not,
so you're.
eh?
You're going to be out a full day.
Yeah. And I've
Minimum.
learned that I'm not going to coin it no more because it's too much. 20 coins for a tune of penance in your PvP.
Apparently, there are players out there that still coin that because, you know, when we jump, you get hit by 300 planets every 5 minutes.
I don't want to discuss that. This is the whole reason why we was asking players to test HMTL5. There was a post made by a known, I don't want to call him twat
A
waffle,
person that plays a game a different way.
and he was saying HMTL5 is dead for them from now on. Him, and he's making money ideas of making money out of you guys by selling you things that you shouldn't be using. It's been removed since then, but yeah, it was on the page, and it was sad to see. It wasn't sad to see, actually. I was happy about it that he couldn't no longer make a living out of feeding you guys cheap shit. But now it's down to Kixeye to say, okay, maybe the coin amount is too much. Maybe we should be looking. We shouldn't be looking always at the WoW coiners, because these guys, the guys that spend 1,000 coin a week, are going to spend 1,000 coin a week no matter what. That's just how they play the game. That's how they enjoy it.
Yeah, a few, yeah.
Nickel and diamond, the smaller players. Not nickel and diamond. I don't mean robbing them. I mean nickel and diamond. Make them having fun. It's value. As the title says, coins to fun ratio. And in my opinion, it's gone down a pan. And
Yeah, like if you want to have some fun, you go with a little group like here, and you go jump, you put 100 coin, and you have an evening of fun.
You can't drop for 100 coin no more.
If you get hit by 300 pennies every 5 minutes, like how long are you gonna keep up with that? Like 5 minutes, I'm done.
It's 45 coins a
It
coin.
won't cover your 2 PvP platoons on your base platoon.
No, your base goes down, you're done. Yeah.
It's, you know, it is all individual play styles, but for me, especially if we're going on a jump, I don't want to be spending 45 coin. So I'm now removing my base plat and putting in a secondary base plat, which is pretty much the same thing. I might have to coin maybe 10, 15 coins just to coin 3 units, just to be flat by the same person with the same amount of fucking penises, or 2 or 3 guys with the same amount of penises. And it's just it's over and over and over. To be honest with you, I'm thinking about it now. I'm thinking that is the sign of fucking insanity.
Exactly. You expect a different result, but the same thing happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me have a look at my notes. I do need to go to the toilet, so I need some of you guys to start talking. You're very quiet on me tonight, and I'm not fucking happy about it. I'm gonna slap you when it.
Here we go there.
Right, let me go to the toilet, guys. Keep talking, Anton.
Yeah. So, guys and dolls, there, how much coin would you use a month there in general there to enjoy the game there? Like, I usually buy a pack of 550 coin there. That's what I use.
Yeah, me too. Between 500 and 1,000 a month is enough. I mean, not at the moment, but it used to be enough.
Yeah, but
It's kind of sound like you have to coin to have fun, but I don't agree with that.
Oh no, you can jump without coin, but then one base you're done.
Yeah. But spending coin every month, no, it's not what I want to do. For me, yeah, that's my insight. Huh?
Yeah, I appreciate your opinion. Yeah,
Right, how we
like
getting
I
on?
don't mind spending a bit if I have fun with my friends. I don't mind. It's like going to a pub.
Oh, Scald Critter, I spent 6,000 coin on your main.
Yeah, that's not. I don't
But
think.
Oh, fair play there,
No,
fair
I
play
don't
there.
think
You
that's a.
work hard, play
Anton, I
hard.
don't think
but
that's a lot,
holy
bro.
cow.
Over my lifetime of playing the game, I think I'm over. I'm over that. Thomas, I buy the 1100 pack every month. Well, I'm guessing you do it all on the gold sale. That's when everyone waits and holds on to their money. Why don't Kixeye just put that across the board? You know, instead of doing a gold sale, everyone's waiting for that and stop with a fucking 20% gold sale. They need to stop with that. That was a fucking slap in everyone's face. That was just a fucking, we do. That was Kixeye saying, we'll give you a sale and we will fucking decide how much. And that was a slap on the zombie
On
event.
Jeffrey, I agree. Well done.
Well, you guys feeding the beast. I am the beast, brother.
Yeah. And remember 2 years ago at the zombie event, the big hashtag gold sale fiasco?
Yeah, that wasn't created by me, I might like to add.
It was other people, but we ended up with no sale at all.
Yeah, no, I'm not knocking him. I'm just saying that Storm Chaser come out and he did say on the Discord, I've got the picture somewhere saved. We generally have a sale every event, and I think 30% reduction across the board is fucking. I think across the board in the game, not just the sale, completely across the board, 30% is where we want to be aiming for, and Kixeye should be looking maybe. How many more people are spending every time we have a gold sale? Why aren't we making these coins? Because they're not worth anything in the end of the day. We're not getting anything for it. There's no value there. There is just a way to play the game for a little bit longer. So put it across the board. Say, look, we're 30% off from now on out. Bosh, here you go, guys. Have fun. And then put a little 20%, 10% gold sale on the events. You know, I don't understand this logic of them making it so fucking expensive.
You know, and in the times when people are being furloughed off from their job or maybe don't have a job.
The world's in shit and they're having it off. They're having their pants down with how much money they're making.
No, I think they should reduce that there, so they should there, and I think that would be very fair, because people will have more enjoyment in the game, and they might find out that they might actually possibly make more money by.
I believe they will. I believe if they took their focus. Sorry, Anton, go on, mate. Finish.
No, you're right there. No, just the same way
I
there.
just believe if they stopped worrying about the big guys, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And focus a little bit more on the lower tiers and said, right, these guys. It's going to sound fucking backwards of me saying this, but coax these guys to spend. The only reason I spend is one is I make the videos. I have to have a few coins if I get DC'd and I mess up. So there's always a bit of coin coming from me. But the second reason I coin in the game is fun. If I'm having fun, I'm willing to spend. If I'm not having fun.
If you look at that mobile game they got going on, that Rogue Assault thing, right? There you actually got what we discussed earlier, the monthly subscription plan. Right? You get loot boxes and other stuff every day because you have a subscription plan running, right?
Yeah.
That is steady income for the developer.
Yeah.
Plus, the players who actually buy a £10 subscription amount get goodies.
Exactly. So why aren't we? I'm willing. As much as I hate to say it, with the way the things are right now, because of the transition, because of the fact that the two different coding systems, they're sort of fighting each other, and sometimes you have to be on Flash, sometimes you have to be in HTML because there's a problem. Mm-hmm. But when the game does run smooth, we went to, where was it, 65 the other night?
Yeah.
And other than a couple of multi-hits, which is a bug in the game, other than that, I had some fun there. And I'm talking about TP. These guys used to be known for being big cheats. Well, I never see anything. They was hitting me, they was hitting my base, slamming me, but it wasn't the same guy every time. It would be a different guy coming in. So one guy would lose all his shit, go home, and then another guy, maybe it's multi-accounts, I don't know, but it felt to me like I was fighting someone different every single time. Not the same guy would bring in 300 pennants in my base. And that's that. I enjoyed it. Some of you guys didn't, but I enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
you still saw your logs, and every hit was at least 80 penance.
It was fun.
Yeah, but that's not. You know how much coin that is? 80 penance a hit. That must be billionaire. I don't know.
80, it's not even $10 yet. We're not talking $10, but $10 for pixels is too much.
Yeah.
What? No way, hey buddy. City, only you can change this game. Is to get people to. No, sorry, bro. I'm not even going to bring that up on the show. It's against Kixeye's TOS, and I keep telling people bring it up on a page and bring it up on the side chat. I'm not gonna say. What I will tell you, right, guys. You've all got your own brains, right? If you decide it's too expensive, if you decide it's too much money, if you decide it's not worth it, you make your own mind up.
Yeah,
I'm not the guy that's going to go, stop this, stop doing that, stop. No. It's 100% down to you. There is my fucking... Guys, right, we've got 17 likes. I don't know if he's at work or not, but if we can get... How many we got watching? If we can get that up to 30 likes, Hamish is going to come on and say hello. 30 likes, guys. If you guys ain't like, please. Let's get him on the little haggis eater. You've thrown me off track now. I've got a big list of things I want to talk over. Another thing that I wanted to bring up, right? As a rule, right? How many of you, if you do one base and you've lost a lot of units, how many of you, if you're not going to coin them straight away, how many of you actually coin later on down the line to get them tunes back, or do you just wait for the time to run? And that's to the panelists and the guys on the side chat.
9 times out of 10, I'll just let it repair, because if I've hit someone, they're going to hit me back. So I've got that repair tune. I've got my PvP tune to repair. So I thought, well, it gives it a chance. I'll hit them at night. Then I thought, well, might as well go to bed by the time I get up and everything's done. And I've been out, done what I've got to do, come back, it's all repaired.
Yeah. Exactly.
But if I do admit, when we had them, when we were getting them free logistics, right? I'll admit I was going hitting anything, just to try and kill the full tune.
Yeah, to make sure you used it up. So yeah, I understand why Kixeye stopped that. It is.
We had to use them up because I already had 2 or 3 already.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think that is something that Kixeye could keep in the game, but make it so if you log into the game every day for 3 days, you get a repair logistic. You know, you've got the players playing. If you keep playing, maybe not 3 days, say 5 days, you log in every single day for 5 days. Over that 5 days, you learn one repair all logistic. You know, it gives you a chance to carry on playing the game, and you could even make it so the repair logistics only work in PvP. So then they've still got the fallback if they, you know. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm trying to think not just our end. I'm trying to think both sides for Kixeye and to us. You know, Kixeye, at the end of the day, everyone says, yeah, but this is a free game. Yeah, but electricity isn't free. Feeding the employees' families isn't free. Keeping the computers, the servers, the game up to date isn't free. You can say this game is free until you're blue in the face. It's not free. It says it's free to play. How free that is down to you.
For me, actually, I keep my damage in one platoon. And usually, I play in the evening a little bit. I wait my platoon, get what I want, get what I need, and then it repairs overnight. And the next day, I'm coming back from work, and I can do a little bit.
The only thing I'm hopeless at is how the people get the tune dead quick. Because 9 times out of 10, I have to send my tune back because I've got caught me before I hit the base.
Yeah. Soddy, how much money do you reckon you have spent in the temple? Do you know what? I'm never going to check it. Because I believe if I check it, I will realise that I could have probably bought myself a brand new fucking BMW M-Tech Series fucking 5 V6 shit lump, you know? And I'm going to kick myself thinking, what have I done? Where has all my life gone? I'm a fucking complete nerd.
On what you just said there, I couldn't even tell you either, Adam, because at one time I was gifted coins which they took out. So add that to what you've already put in, you haven't a clue.
No. I haven't got a clue. I'm looking at the side panel here, the side chat. I don't know whether I want to risk it tonight, guys. I apologise for that. Not you guys. I'm looking at the chat. There's one or two in there I'm seeing as a bit of fishy profiles, but yeah, not tonight, guys. I'm not going to open up the mic. As I say, if you want to come in, if you do want to come into the panel, you got to send me a PM. I'll send you a link to a hangout, and we'll have a chat beforehand, and I'll see how it goes between me and you, or me and you and the guys.
Has Dutch just been speaking?
Yeah, Dutch.
All right, someone's just asking who's the Dutch guy here talking.
There's two. There's one called Rob. Not Rob.
Oh, sorry, I forgot Rob's Dutch.
Yeah. Rob. You got Rob and you got the one, and you've got Dutch. They're both Dutch. I have got a Canadian that keeps asking me to come on, but he hasn't sent me a PM tonight. I've got an Australian that PM'd me tonight. Let me see if I'll send him the hangout link, see what happens. We're not finished yet, guys, by a long chalk. We've not been running long enough. Yeah, let me see if I can get him on.
Oh, there, Manu. How you doing there?
But don't forget, you get three.
Hang on. Stop, please. Manu, can you tell me what the score was yesterday, please?
Shut up. I watched it. I'm a United fan. I turned it off.
Man U, there's no harm to you there, but Arsenal beat Man U.
Yeah, but
and I'm a Liverpool supporter there.
Fucking
That was one win, so it was there.
I'm a Man United supporter. I live in Manchester, right? But the problem was, Anton, right? Arsenal didn't play that well. United were shocking.
They were good there.
He isn't.
Still there.
You play negative.
Cruz is still below the radar. She's still very sad. Thanks for asking.
It was going. Defender, the fullback.
Okay. We're taking over. It's not football talk. I'm sorry. I shouldn't.
No, but you know, I knew you'd bring it up. You see.
Right, where am I on my list?
Go ahead there, Eki. Just you kill the whole world there. Kill the whole world.
Where am I? I've got a list of guys. What else are you seeing as an issue in the game that you really want Kixeye to focus on a little bit?
The double hitting still there.
Yes, that is a big problem.
That's me last night in another sector, so that there.
What I've seen of that,
really, the first time it's sort of happened to me there in a good while, and yeah, it was fit to repel it there for a wee while there, but once after 4 or 5 goals there, you're just gone. You can't repair your platoons. The gold that you do choose to spend, which is sort of inflated there, like what you do, after a while you say, I'm not going to coin my defences anymore, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree with you there. That is something that I've seen a lot. It's been less and less. I've got to be honest with you. I've seen it less and less.
It has, you're right there, but it's just like I got nailed maybe 3 times, and I'm going like it's going for 20 gold.
We've got this.
Then 35 gold, then 50 gold. Like have to stop. Just I'm going to take a bubble here now.
Yeah, that multi-hit it makes you feel fucking horrible.
And also, what I still want there for Kixeye is to have a certain platoon that I want to heal first. If I want my Nick to heal first, or my Screamer to heal first, or my Cardinal to heal first, I want that in the slot where I want it at there.
Yeah, I agree with you.
The newest platoon is the first platoon is going to heal, which is useless to me.
This is something that I wanted to. You've sort of hit the nail on the head with what I wanted to bring up as well. The base PvP, the base tune, sorry, it should be a separate tune to the rest of the units.
It should be.
Yeah, we've said this for years.
It should be a separate platoon that should repair automatically. Kixeye have got nothing to gain by players hitting an empty base. Kixeye have got everything to gain if your base platoon, if you get hit and then you pop without being able to log on, you're on holiday, you've gone away for a couple of days, you're at work, and your base is dead, the player's just going to roll over your base, no losses, job done. Kixeye can learn a few tricks here and make the base platoon repair automatically, make it a separate tune from the rest of the normal tunes, and the job's a good one. I should be fucking working for Kixeye, I'm telling you that. I'd make them.
Oh yeah, you should definitely, yeah.
Everyone would be sacked.
CM City.
CM City, that sounds cool. That sounds fucking, I've lost
You
track.
can use your real name, so you're officially CM Nippledeck.
Can I just go back to what you said about 10 minutes ago? So,
Of course you can.
about you being double hitting. You enjoyed it, but you double hitting. Now, I'd say I think Anton just got it for the first time. It seems one seems to hold you, right? Now, with anyone, in a single attack, you can only put your air. It only come from like southwest or east to west, one place. But while that person holds you, the other attacks you, he seems to get his air 3 more places.
Bear with me. Yeah, no, right. We actually did a lot of testing with this a few months back. There was a guy that worked it out. We have got the information to send to Kixeye,
Right.
but we've got no one to send it to. I'm afraid and I'll be honest with you. If one of us go into, well, 2 of us say we go into a base and we end up double hitting by mistake, we both hit attack at the same time or whatever it is, one of us will end attack and leave the other one to finish to hit the base. Because
Well, fair enough, isn't it? But sometimes, yeah, that has happened a few times where they've attacked both times, but exactly the same time. But when one holds you for about 5 minutes for the other one to come and just hit you without releasing. Well, what do you say to that?
yeah.
For the question, what do you like to see improved? I got an issue already for a while. The game speed. I mean, every month, new units and the upgrades, and then when you finally upgraded it, it's already obsolete.
Yeah.
I mean,
The shelf life is not very long for a unit.
Yeah. I'm hoping. Right. Normally, a spammy unit like the Penance doesn't last 2 months in a game. If you're lucky, a month. I'm hoping that they last longer. I know everyone's frustrated and everyone's pissed off that they're getting spammed by them, but at the end of the day, bases are so much harder. So to have a little spammy unit where you can go in and it does. I posted a video the other day, 80 Penance in my base, and then his big he flapped me. But it cost him 80 pennants plus most of his big toon plus all of his air. And for me, I'm the same player as the guy. His name is Yamamoto. I'm the same kind of player. I will go at you with the kitchen fucking sink, my old Wellington boot and everything just to get you flat. I don't care. That's the way I work, and I like players.
A long time since I heard that phrase of Wellington boot there. Very good, very good, very good. But also, I'm just talking about the latest, the Aggressor. Has anybody found a use for the Aggressor yet?
No,
use
because
it in their bunkers?
do you know what? It is a toned down devout. I'm sorry to say this. It's a toned down devout. Yes, it looks great on paper. The tech looks fantastic for it, but it's not going to be a devout. It's just not. You know, so devout's a fucking boss.
And then carry on upgrading the areas to Amiga.
Anyway, guys, I would like to talk about last month in War Commander, and we've gone over the coin cost. I hope Kixeye are listening. I hope Kixeye sort of understand the players' frustration. This isn't us coming onto a show and demanding Kixeye do this, demanding Kixeye. It's maybe making the cogs turn and Kixeye's or whoever it is at Kixeye that comes up with a coin cost. Make the cogs turn and make them think, okay, yeah, maybe we are a little bit out. City, everyone else has been in pleasure. Oh, see you later, Riley, bro. Yeah, go on. Who's talking now?
Good night, Riley. Post your name in chat there, not there, and say what you're the computer geek there, not there. But just say hi there.
He's just joined my page, but he needs to send me a PM, personal PM. I will read them. And we are going live. Generally, as a rule, on the downtime, I don't open up the mic for anyone. It's just me panelist. But maybe for the live event, I will have a second Hangouts open just in case I get some madman in the Hangouts that I just don't want to be around. I'll be honest with you guys. If I don't want to be around you're getting fucking gone. And Hunter, I think Hunter's just disappeared. We've now got 30 likes, for fuck's sake. He would disappear, wouldn't he?
Yeah, we all know, yeah.
There's your first euphonic.
And sadly, he's the very last Sean Connery, so he is there. You know, it's HH. You know what I mean?
I actually, all I call him is every morning I send him a message. How you doing, Haggis? He loves me. I love him to bits. I can't. Him and Suzanne, they're my admins on that little cities page. I couldn't ask for better admins. They're
good people. They're good people.
Not like this fucking bunch of idiots I got in here. They fucking cause me grief every day.
I never said a word, me.
You're the worst.
No, you never said a word there. It was like 354,000 words you said.
Right.
It's not my fault.
I'm gonna keep this running for an extra 15 minutes. I would like to see everyone's opinion on the month just gone, October. Hang on, Nicky. Hang on, you're jumping the gun here, bro. Calm down.
There's his back again.
Yeah,
There's
33 likes. 33 likes, bro. 33 likes. I would like to go over the past month, and I would like to everyone's opinion and I'm not going to give it a rating out of 10. I'm going to give it a grade. Let's grade Kixeye like school kids and give them a grade from A+ to F. And I want to know your reasons why as well. So I'm going to run through the panel right now. I'm going to start off. Icky was trying to fucking burn it, so he's going first. What was your highlights of last month, and what did you like? What didn't you like? What worked? What was broken for you? And what grade did you give it? A+ to F.
If I'm giving it a grade, I'd say a C.
A C.
A C.
A C what? Just a standard C, a C minus, a C+.
C minus.
There you go, C minus. And your reasons why? Can you give me a reason?
Well, I struggled a bit anyway because, like I said, with it was that month I had the internet problem, didn't I?
Yeah.
I had all that on and off and everything. But other than that, looking at the bases and everything, I like the way. Oh, I also like the way that they've switched it to where you go across once and you get your trophy instead of doing it 5 times.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut for that.
Other than that, it was just general. It was good. Like you said, it got boring again after a bit.
Yeah. But this was, I'm going to leave it to my opinion. I'm going to leave all my opinions till then. Is that so? You give it a C minus?
Yeah,
Which is a fair score. You ain't too far off an A. So then, okay, I'm going to move on to Dutch. I know you might be getting ready to go to bed.
No, well, I can't help it, but I'm gonna grade it an F, and the reason why it's because I've seen how they've been reacting to some tickets of friends of mine. Just simple problems they had, and just dumb answers they gave is just unbelievable. And also HTML5. Last week was the first time I actually could load it in. But I switched back because I'm scared, because there's so much problems I've been hearing over the board. That's why I'm scared to play it. And it's during the most events, it's hard to stay motivated because it's such a grind. So yes, I can help it. I have to grade it an F.
No, no one's going to disagree with you, here, bro. We're all got our own opinions, and yeah, I'll let you have your opinion, mate. And Tom.
Yeah, I'll go C, just a flat C there, not there. The good things coming. Their base design's very, very good, and not there. I like that there, but you have to incorporate more bases there. Like I never looked at base number 1 or 2 or 3. I just looked at the 4 and 5. You have to get rid of that there. So you have to get people doing the same bases over and over and over again. Yes, I know there, but you have to make the more skilled sort of players and that there hit the harder bases to get the better rewards. And you're sort of not doing that there now. So anybody can hit a 5 and just do it, which I don't like.
Right. So a C, Anton.
Yep, a C.
Perfect. So we got an F, a C minus, and a C. And Icky, you was just about to say something. Of course you can.
Yeah, it's something we brought up there. Oh yeah, that was brought up and all. It's like they had us over as well because just before, a couple of weeks before the event, right, they had us getting all this fire tech, and you didn't need it. So, some need it, but what made it easy to kill them. But then I had a few people saying to me, "Watch them put it in the gear store just before the event," and they did. And there was a lot of people unhappy about that. They've just grinded all them things, getting all the tech for them, right? And they go and put them in the gear store just to buy them. It's a thing they've done a few times, that now.
Yeah, you reckon it's defeated the purpose there, sort of way?
Well, I think it's a bit wrong. Like I say, people get when you going back to people say, "Oh, we're doing the same thing, getting boring," and it's about 20 bases just to get the Adam tech, right? And then around, the day before the event, they update the gear and they put it in there.
No, they didn't.
It was
It was meant to be in, but it wasn't in there.
It was the week after, wasn't it?
No,
It was, yeah.
because I'll be admit, I bought some.
Oh, you bought the fire tech?
Yeah, I bought all the fire tech. I didn't bother doing the bases because I thought, because I said to my mate, I said, my mates, he'd been doing them. I says, well, I bet you this game update before, because remember, they switched it. We did it from Friday this time, the event.
Yeah, no, it wasn't switched. It was a mini event. It wasn't.
Yeah, 1 day less.
Yeah, it was 1 day less.
On the Thursday, they updated the gear and it was all there. So I went bang, 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 and my mate went mad. I said, I'm not going to repeat what he said.
Right, okay. So does it still sound? You still give it a C minus?
Oh yeah, but when you said about the ticket, what Dutch said there, you told me that a certain person to get in touch with. If it was to grade a certain person who does the tickets, I would have given her a B. Because she helped me in the last 2 events. She's helped me out twice because you said the way I talk fast, I get giddy and I've done some mistakes in the game as well, and she's corrected it.
Yeah. Okay. Who have I got left? I got the one.
Yeah,
Wardog.
That's
Wardog is saying.
his opinion. That's Wardog. He's Wardog's give it an F minus.
Yeah.
He thinks it's foul. Woof.
He's very angry.
Yeah,
I think it's hard to rate the game. Hold on 1 second.
That was funny when you did that.
You do know he's screaming at the dog right now. Shut the fuck up, Wardog!
I'm petting him, but it's hard for me to rate the game in entirety. Some aspects are good.
Yeah, so that's
and I'm not. So if I rate it, it's gonna be right in the middle.
We'll go for it. Give me your reasons why, though.
But the game is still I still enjoy the game. It's still nice. But then you run into things it knocks your rating down on certain aspects because things are broken.
Yeah.
I totally 100% agree.
If this game was working perfectly fine, right? Everything would work, best game in the world.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But at the moment the rating is medium.
I take it the Lancers are still broke then.
No, the Lancers work, but they have their damage is no longer viable to anything.
You're joking.
No, the damage output I've tested and tested and tested. That they actually fire. 9 times out of 10 you don't see them, but they fire. But the damage is so minimal. It's unreal. And don't forget, you're not getting spammed by Devats no more. The one. Sorry, bro, I'll cut you off there. The one?
Yeah.
You was Sam. Finish off what you were saying, bro. Sorry, mate.
I already forgot someone. I don't know. It's the medium rating, yeah.
What's that?
I don't know. We in Holland got a different rating than America, so it's
A, B, C, D.
That'd be a C.
It'd be a D or an E.
I'd say a C, that.
Well, okay. Most of these guys rated the fucking event, and they make me look good, to be fair, and I appreciate that from them.
Does the side not have any questions?
No, they're not giving us no ratings out of No A, B, C, Ds or E's or F's at all. I did ask, but over the last month, over the month of October, there was no real game improvements. And what I mean by improvements, I don't mean by the gameplay itself, the actual way the game, the mechanics work. I mean by the bases from the month before to this month. It feels to me like the guy that's actually designing the bases come from a mobile game, and he's not quite caught the gist of it. This is a complete different kettle of fish. Yeah. This is a PC game. This is a game where we want not every time. I'm not saying every single base has to be a fucking a real puzzle, but I enjoy. It's what I do best. Is you give me something where I've got to work, and I've got to think outside the box, and I jump in a hangout with these guys, and I say, "How are you fucking getting this base done?" And then I'll nitpick the best things out of their ideas, and then I'll steal it all, and then I'll make a video out of it. They're not giving us that option no more, and especially I'm hoping that they actually go with it this time. Is the elite bases? Yes, it's 40 parts, but you've got 4 to 6 weeks, maybe even longer, before them elite bases are off the map. Make them a puzzle. Don't make them that Harbinger base is jank. Yeah. You made it too easy. You made it simple for the players. You made it like a mobile game. It's the same as the Shadow Ops. We've got a brand new Shadow Ops unit, and the Shadow Ops bases stayed the same. But what's the logic in that? The only thing I can think is you haven't got the manpower, or you're cutting on costs.
Yeah.
The event itself, the first event we done, it was one base over and over again. I think you've got the point from that. I think the players have spoken and said we're sick of that. You changed it. Maybe you left it a little bit too late for the Nightmare Invasion, or Nightmare Zombies, whatever it was called. You left it a little bit too late to actually go and work out what you wanted to do. Yes, the timing might have been short for that, but it was getting on. It was a gnat's cock away from being what the event should be, which is something fun. You know, a lot of players sat there and hit 5 base because you give them the choice. Well, if you took that choice away and said you had to do a full run through, then you had to do the heroes, then you could do the 5 base, and then you reset, and then the same thing over and over. It would have given people different options. It would have given them a different way of playing, a different way of perspective in the game, I guess you can say, rather than making us, giving us the option just to hit that 5 base, pound that 5 base until you get enough XP. It's limiting the options, if anything. Make us play a track before we can move to a next track, before we can move to a next track. I know that's not going to sit well with a lot of people, but I believe that's the way we should play the game. It shouldn't not necessarily forced, but make it so if you play that first track, you get a bonus for the second track, and if you play that bonus track and complete, yeah.
You remember in the old days, like they actually put some like Easter eggs, and you had to like kill a building or trigger something to actually unlock the final bases. You know.
I was just about to get onto that. If I could.
Sorry,
you've thrown me right out now. You're 100% right, Rob. You're throwing an Easter egg in, making something a puzzle, making a unit that not difficult, but you had to have a certain type of unit or a bullet style to sustain. Something would kill it faster than something else. Really, the sky's the limit with this game, and it just feels like it's being held back. I don't know who by, the new CEO, or because of HMTL5, or because of the guy designing the bases was a mobile fucking phone app. He worked for fucking one of them companies that says this is the best game in the world on Facebook. This is the best game rated by 15 million people. And you click on it, and the first thing it asks is if you want to spend coin. That's what it feels like to me.
Yeah.
It feels like it's designed by a guy that just he played mobile. He designed mobile games, and it's a shame. My rating, I'd go an E minus.
I'll say before you give your rating, then right, I read what happened. You got when you did the last live event, just before the event. Your words were, "I think I'm going to enjoy this." right? Because they had the defense. Now it turns out they had one defense which was very slow to do anyway, and then there was no other defense.
Yeah.
Now we're not been able. I think a lot of people don't like defense because you've always got the option to skip, but a lot of people want defense to test their units.
Test our base. This is
I like that.
We've been asking me and even going back before this panel, before the panel before, and before the panel before that, everyone said this. Give us one base defense where Kixeye absolutely fucking hammer us.
Yeah, and you have an option to do that there.
Yeah, with defensive checks you can skip it.
Yeah,
you have an option there. Give us a monster defense wave.
Mm-hmm.
At one time, if you remember the old time, City, you had to finish a base before going on to the next one.
Yeah, exactly. But it is what it is. As I say, I'll give it an E. We've been running an hour now. Unless anyone else has got anything they want to bring up.
Yeah, maybe a small detail, because you were talking about make it like a challenge. I do agree on that, but also keep in mind the attacks getting longer. I really don't like to sit 15 minutes for one attack. That's they got to keep in mind that, and also make the payout worthy. If you have a big challenge.
Yeah. Oh,
yes.
yeah. Exactly. It's got to be something that's fucking up there. You've got to make sure it's on par with the challenge.
This is where they're forcing you to give you a low payout, make you force to put them, them boosts on. So you have to pay for the boosts.
I actually spent on the boosts, and I
yeah, I know you did. Well, did they work this time? Did the 201 work?
For me, it didn't feel like it, but then I got onto the Hangouts with the guys. I was a bit pissed with it, and they actually put me right. It did. The 200% did work. It was just the way I was looking at it. It was all wrong. Sorry, Dutch. We cut you off there, mate.
No, but I basically said what I wanted to say. I mean, I don't mind having a challenge and putting a little time in it. Between 5-10 minutes, I would be okay with it, but make it a worthy payout. But it's lately it seems that the attacks getting bigger, and sometimes you are busy almost 15 minutes or 40 minutes for an attack, and I don't know, man. For me, that's too long.
This is the thing, Dutch. My counter argument would be, I've for the last 4 events, the V base, I've not found a way where I couldn't just Ruby the shit out of my tombs. Not Ruby, but I would control me devouts, and the base would be done. And that's what bothers me, is I want that challenge back where I'm not just hitting the R key on my keyboard every time, if you know what I mean, or the F key.
Dutch, can I interrupt real quick?
Of course you can.
Like, if that 15 minutes in that base you described would actually be 15 minutes of fun, that would be different than a very boring 15 minutes base.
Yeah, but the thing is, I played a game before or in between, and it was World of Warships, and some matches can take up 20 minutes, and then the day is going so fucking quick. I mean, you blink with your eye and it's already evening. I hate that.
Yeah.
And if that's going to be the way with War Commander, Jesus, I don't know.
Yeah, I do. I understand what some players are saying. Is the easier way is sometimes the way. Make the easier way a less payout. Make the harder way. The not the harder way, the way where you've got to actually control some of your fucking units. I'm sick and tired of using Ruby and then just zigzagging my fucking devouts up and down the fucking map. It for me it's no fun.
Yeah. Well, it's like the last couple of events, right? I've done it the way the one showed me. I've just followed what he's done, where I couldn't put it on Ruby. I had to control something, keep hold of something. But when we did all the absolvers and that, and we had the couple of devouts and things like that, you have to control it. Because I noticed if you do it on Ruby, you're going to lose a lot more. So it makes you concentrate a bit more. Now, a lot of people want a bit more challenge. It's like I said, because we're not really testing our tunes, like the big tunes.
That's completely, but not what we mean. Like in the old days when me and City played the events, you couldn't Ruby. You had to turn it off, put a unit there, hit a building, run back, do it
Yeah.
like the neck of the base down.
Hang on. Yeah. Go on, Nick. You counter argument that.
No, I totally agree. I totally agree what you said there. Make it so you have to do, so not just go banging, it's done. You have to, like say, back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah.
Now you bring one unit of tools. Back then, you had to bring like 50 units to do the job.
Do you know what? I can exactly right now see what the problem is. Right, what Kixeye have done is they've made the event store the work instead of the base the work. So what they've done is the bases are easy, and actually being able to get all the prizes you need in the event store is hard. Whereas what we're trying to say is we want the actual base that we hit to be hard, but the event store, where we hit that base and finish it, we want the rewards for finishing that base, killing it, to be that much more. Take away the grind.
You want the events or the reward for hitting all the hard bases.
Yeah.
But what they've done now today is they've done mixed two. They made when your plats got 8, I think you're getting more, like you said there at the beginning of this chat. The coins, they've upped the coins on them.
Yeah,
You know,
the thing is, Icky, I haven't spent a coin in the last couple of events. I haven't had to. Maybe 10 coin here and there if I got a DC and I fucked up or something.
Good night there, Knights Media there. Good night there.
Oh, take care, brother.
who's going?
Knights Media Club.
Nice Media.
Yeah, he's always on the chat. I love the guy.
Good kid there. Good kid.
What I want is I want to go back to the phase where instead of the event store being the be all and end all, I want the base we actually hit to be the base that we hit, but the prizes to actually reflect the base that we hit. So if you hit an easy base, you're not gonna be able to buy the prizes. If you actually tackled a hard base, you're gonna get the reward enough to buy the prizes.
Yeah.
No, that's exactly spot on the point what you're telling.
Yeah,
That's how I want to see it too.
So the reward, instead of the other way around, where you're just grinding out base after base after base just to get enough points, the actual base is being hard, and the reward from finishing that base is what we get paid.
What you need. Because at one time we used to look at the thing, right? We need that. So we're just going for that first thing that you used to be out of where to get it. And when you chuffed as hell when you got it, then you're like, oh, we're not going to get everything this event. Just get what you needed.
I think we nailed it there, guys. I think what we've spoken about tonight, every single nail that we wanted to hit has been hit.
Michael going as well.
Pardon?
Michael on side chat, he's going as well.
Take care, Michael. Take care, bro. I think we're pretty much done, wrapped up here tonight. I don't think there's no point in dragging it on and on and on. We can go around in circles.
Also, there, just sort of new player, Scott is saying that 200 boosts is not worth it. There, no, not for that. There, you can just grind it without that. There,
rather than take the boosts away, just make the bases. I want to have a challenge, but after I finish that challenge, I want to feel like I've accomplished something. I want to feel like the payout is worth that challenge. I don't want to be fucking Ruby in a base and then just sitting at my computer doing the same thing time and time again.
It's a hard thing to make a base on because they gave us some units.
I only charge £200,000 a year. I will fucking design a base that will be a challenge, but the reward will be fucking good.
It's a level 20 unit that's gonna plow through it.
Also, trust me, bro. If I design a base, you won't be able to plow through it.
I accept the challenge.
What you've not told the side panel as well. If one of you can bring a better, what's that thing you use?
Dildo.
Make that a Kixeye challenge.
Yeah.
That players design a base.
Design an event bonus base for some.
Anyone got a better Jericho than Siddy? He'll give you 100 coins.
10 coins. Yeah, I'll give you $10 if you can add my VXP on Jericho. Let me actually explain what actually goes on with me.
Also, there, Daniel saying there, thanks for the ad tonight again. There, good man there, Daniel. Fair play there.
Right, you just got to look. You got to understand what's going on with my Jericho, though. I don't know if you guys can see it yet.
You use that thing so much, it's actually kaput.
It's not 170 billion. I think that's 17 billion. I think that is minus. What's happened is I've upgraded it so much it's gone to the minus.
Like a car, you go beyond your mileage meter. You go around the clock. You know.
Yeah, it's gone around the clock.
Go around the clock. Yeah.
There's 10 bucks PayPal. I'm not gonna. It's not coins. I'm gonna actually send you it in PayPal. You take yourself out for something to eat or something. If you could actually beat that, minus 1772364 If you can beat that, that's minus. That isn't normal numbers. That's minus. If you can beat that, I will send you $10 in PayPal coin.
You'll see is offering there to $10 or to better his Jericho. Yep, that's exactly right.
The actual VXP. You've thrown me out there, guys. I was going to say something and I've lost track. Yeah, I can't remember what now. I think we go with the shout outs, guys. We've burnt an hour up. And I'm gonna call out the shout outs. Icky. Oh, hang on. No. Hunt Hamish is here.
Where?
I don't know how long he's been in the actual side chat for. You fucker. Hunter.
You told me to be on.
Yeah, Hunter. I say it with a pinch of salt, mate, every single time that I see you in the side chat.
Bleeding time you come on.
I never expect it, bro. I love you to fucking bits. Do you know that? You and my little Susie are my fucking. Oh, you're just great. Fuck the rest of them. Susie Q. Hunter, how about we asked you quickly before we go.
Okay.
Give the last month, not the event, the last month. Not a rating. It's a grade.
A, B, C, D, or E, or G, or F, whatever it is there. You don't mean.
Well, I would probably say an F. I've lost my mojo with the game, to be honest. The last 2-3 months, I've just lost interest in the game altogether, and it's mainly because of the cost of the game now. I think this is one of the most expensive games in the market right now, and I just can't comprehend it. I mean, you've got AAA games out there that cost less to play, you know, and seem to be better value when you're spending money. And I'm just not spending any coin, and I've got coin, and I spend coin. Trust me, you know, and I have no concern spending coin. Excuse me, I'm at work right now. So yeah, I just won't be doing it right now. I see no value to spending money in this game. I'm being hit on a regular basis, and it's the usual, you know, 3 tunes of penance followed by heavy. You know, there's nothing original about this game right now, and I honestly can't see HTML5 being the magic fix for the game. So I'm a bit despondent right now with the game altogether, but I don't see any light at the end of the tunnel, unfortunately.
Wow, you've probably hit the spot there a little bit towards everyone that's listening. You've actually nailed it, and it's sad, but it's the truth. Did you give it a rating? Sorry, I had to run off to go and pee.
An F.
I get an F. An F. I think it's the game's in a hole right now.
I have noticed, mate. I have noticed that you're not active no more, and it breaks my fucking heart. But you know, I'm not one guy to tell anyone that they've got to keep playing. It's entirely up to everyone that plays the game.
I mean, right now I've got probably about 1,400 gold sitting in my account, and it's been sitting there for the last 6 months. There's nothing in this game I see value in spending that coin on, and I'd quite happily drop, you know, buy the 2,000 coin every month.
Yeah.
You know, when I was enjoying the game, I'd quite happily spend them. You know, I'm fortunate to be in a position to my finances can afford that.
Yeah.
But right now,
you work hard, you play hard.
He works too fucking hard.
no.
You know, I mean that's no bother at all. That's always the way you were there. HH, you know what I mean?
It's sad, man. It's sad. It's sad. It's upsetting, actually.
I think as well that there comes a point I think as you're leveling up, I think you've got more interest because you've got a goal to attain.
So
But,
you stay on
yeah.
top, basically.
But once you're on top, once you're of such a level, I mean, my base is virtually maxed. My units are virtually maxed. I have nothing to go for. I mean, once your units are at such a level, you know, the monthly events are no longer a challenge. You know, they added, you know, this Halloween, the zombie event. They added the heroic track and the other track. I can't remember what it was now.
Oh, also, I'd say would love to as well, though. People not helping out someone else, because it seems everyone's getting the same. Where a lot of have earned it, and some of the new ones, they're getting all the stuff we're getting and putting them on an even keel.
That comes part and parcel of making the bases just too simple. Especially Shadow Ops for me. The standard Shadow Ops bases, they're too simple. They're generic. They're the same old bullshit time and time again. They change them every 3 months or so, it feels like to me. And I do get where you fucking took me down. I was up here, now I'm down here. And that's it's the truth. It is 100% the truth.
Can I say one thing?
Of course you can.
There's, I mean, obviously the focus over at Kixeye is this HTML5, as they keep saying, and I am holding on because I'm assuming that once they nail this HTML transition, is that there'll be major game improvements, because I'm assuming coding will be better, it'll be quicker, you know, bugs will get fixed, and we'll see some really strong original gameplay.
Hopefully.
I mean, the cynic in me would say no, but I forever hold out hope, and we'll see in due course. I mean, I think the first half of next year is going to be critical and key for Kixeye moving forward with the player base, because I'm at the point now where if there isn't any major change in the game, I will be moving on and spend my money on other wise games that are bringing out, you know, updates and fixes to, you know, errors, you know, within the week, you know, and these are games that you just a one-off spend. You know, you spend £50-60 on a AAA game, and you know it gets fixed. Yeah. You know, they're doing major updates every day. They've got an issue, players are reporting problems, and they're getting fixed. You know, but I mean, you know, the Lancers, issues like the Lancers and that going on for, you know, close to a year, and just it's just ridiculous. You know, I mean, I've spent more in this game in this year. I could have probably bought a dozen AAA games with that money. You know, and I think, you know, the value of the game to us, and the way Kixeye value their player base in relation to the money that we spend is
shocking.
It really is. There's a disconnect there, and I think that's why I'm rather down on this. You know,
I fucking appreciate the honesty.
You know, you speak the truth there, not there, and also the guys in this gang here, they're not there. We have a plan B already there, because we're hoping that Kixeye won't just abandon ship there and not there. But if it does there, we have another game there ready to go there, have a bit of fun, and probably have better fun there, so we will there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Can I speak on another subject?
Of course you can, bro.
While we're on. I know this is long by, but initially I'd started a thread building a budget PC, you know, to...
Yes, we all saw that there, yes.
Unfortunately, due to delays in getting the CPU, I've not been able to put together the videos or some sort of script on building that PC. But I'm glad to report that I now have a CPU. I actually ended up just having to cancel the order because the AMD 3300X chip that I ordered just wasn't there. You can't get them in the market, and that's been over, I think, 3-4 months since I ordered that chip.
A long time, yeah.
So I spoke to the person I'm buying the building the system for, the step up and chip. So I bought the 3600 for him.
Nice.
So I'm ready to put that together. So that should be hopefully an interesting read. I've got the video cut in it. I'm going to have a go at doing a video. That should be a hoot.
Mate, honestly, Hunter, I'm going to promote the shit out of that because there is a lot of people that are interested in computer
actually
builds.
on the chat there tonight, they're sitting there as well.
Yeah,
there's
a
people
lot
that
of
are
people
asking there, like what you need to play War Commander, what you need to do this here, not there. Lots of questions there.
Yeah, it's key.
So,
well, that's it. We do want to try and engage with the members on the group page and in Discord as well. So I'll be posting hopefully this shortly. I've got the chip actually sitting right here in front of me.
yes.
So
I think most of the questions shouldn't be there how to hit that base. I think it should be there your system, there what they need, a basic system, you know what I mean?
No, this is the thing, right? If this goes all well for Hunter, and I'm guessing, are you going to put it together on a video or just explain what you're doing?
I think it'd be nice to look at different media. So whether it's video or putting together, just script and pictures, or even possibly a live stream. Because I know the one he's well educated in computer systems as well. So between us all, it might be interesting, and especially if you're a lay person, such as yourself. No disrespect.
Me there. Can I come in the middle there and start arguing with you there and know my
absolutely
knowledge
and asking questions and everything?
That's all I'll be doing. Truly, I wanted to build the next computer I got after the one I just had. I wanted to build my own, but my knowledge it doesn't match up to being able to build a system.
It moved on. So it got a lot of people out the way things are done now. Probably about 3-4 years ago, you would have been able to just build it and everything. But with everything changing now, like with all the chips and what they're doing and everything, people still don't know how to do the strings, into the BIOS and things like that.
Yeah, no, it's not that. Sorry, Icky, I don't mean to cut you off, bro. I'm trying to wrap things up here as well as. But what I do, if Hunter's willing and he wants a bit of a support off of me or one or two of the other guys, especially Rob because of his knowledge, and he does want to do a live stream and he does want to set it up so he's screen sharing how he's building the computer and everything else. I'm willing to throw the channel up, or if not, I'm willing to go to his to a channel that Hunter Hamish sets up himself, where he's doing it, and I'm willing to come along and ask questions, maybe find out more of what's going on. That is something I would be 100% interested in.
I think that would help the players a lot. So would there.
Like Hunter, I have maybe an idea what to do on that show then.
Can we discuss that after this show? So then, honestly, sorry, Rob. I didn't. It's nothing horrible. I'm ready to wrap this up now.
Well, can I just say one last thing? So this system we're building is a budget build, but I do have plans to build a new system for myself as well, a high-end system. So we'll have hopefully a couple of videos from one extreme to the other.
Can I have yours?
Perfect.
And before you go up there, sorry, I'm going to ask this. Hunter Hamish there, what is the price range from both there, please?
Hunter's personal PC is going to be a fortune, but this one, I believe it's about 800.
Yeah, this one I think is under 800. The chip was an extra £55 this time, so I think we're just round about. We might actually just still be in the £700 market, maybe less, maybe 600.
So £1,000 and below there, sort of thing.
Yeah, but the high end system we're looking to build will probably be round about the £3,000-4,000 mark.
Bang it.
Yes,
Bang on.
that's okay there. Yeah.
Right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up now. Don't mean to be rude to anyone. We've sort of run our distance. I'm extremely fucking interested in what Hunter's got going on. I want him to fucking make his own YouTube channel. If he decides against that, and he wants to try to maybe incorporate it with this, that's fair enough. But I think the key for him is to run it on his own channel. Other than that, guys, let's wrap it up. I'm gonna go with the shout outs. I'm gonna start off with Icky.
Yeah, thanks for shout out to the panel, all been thing, and all the side panel, the people who've come along. Thank you very much. That's about it, really.
Perfect. Thank you, bro.
Enjoy yourselves. Good luck.
Good to have you, Icky. Good to have you, Icky.
Yeah,
Good
nice
to have
see
you.
back, man.
Yeah, I've got my net back now and my microphone, so everything's working again.
Yep. Good to have you. You're a good kid, so you're there.
Okay.
Good kid.
Dutch boy, I know you're maybe you were waiting to go to bed, bro. Sorry for keeping you hanging on. If you want to give your shout outs.
Yes, a shout out to Hunter. A nice surprise actually have him on the show again, and a shout out to all the YouTube people in the side chat and the people that are going to watch, and to the panel.
Thank you, brother. Next up will be Anton, brother.
Yep, good job. Yep, thanks today for the invite again there. Thanks to the panel there. HH, good man. Good to see you again there. Shout out to Susie. Also there, going to give a wee shout out to Skull Crusher there. Thank you, buddy, there. You're a good kid there. You might have been an enemy there as such, but you're a good kid, so you are there. You're a good kid there. Thank you very much there, and keep it classy.
Perfect. The one.
Yeah, I want to give a big shout out to my lovely dog that's snoring on the couch.
Okay, Hunter.
I'd just like to send out lots of love and thanks for all the support to those out in YouTube chat and on our page and Discord. City and I love you loads. Thank you for the support. It's amazing. And I know I'm not on the page, but thanks, panel and City, bro. Love you, bud.
Thank you, man.
Yep. Good job there.
Someone tried to say something as Hunter was talking. No one? Right. As always, guys, right. We're not perfect. We go against Kixeye. We will fight the fucking your corner, the player's corner, every single fucking day. I will not stop until I'm 6 feet under and pushing up daisies. It's the way I fucking play the game. It's the way I am. They can't buy me out. They won't buy me out. And I promise you this. We'll be honest to you, as long as you're fucking great to us. If you keep coming back, viewing the videos, viewing the content, making sure you're on the live streams, saying hello, I'm always going to fight your corner, I promise that. I may not be friendly in the game, but we can look past that, I hope. And I love you all. I want to give a little shout out to my my other admin, Susie. We're all thinking of you right now.
Yes.
I love you, girl. And take care all. Have a good night, and I hope you've enjoyed the show. Bye-bye.